and today I will be talking about plasmid purification. So plasmid purification is also called as a mini-prep, which is the process of growing a culture of bacteria and purifying the plasmid from the bacteria. Now for a brief introduction, the purpose of a mini-prep is to check if the ligation of the plasmid, or the joining of the plasmid, was successful, and to amplify and provide more of plasmid DNA because it is very rare. Now, let's get to the steps of plasmid purification. To begin with, we have to resuspend the bacteria, or separate the bacteria. Under a microcentrifuge, the liquid separates based on density into the pellet at the bottom and the supernatant at the top. The bacteria is located at the bottom and is collected. After separating the bacteria, we have to lyse it and collect the DNA. An alkaline solution of pH 12 to 12.5 containing NaOH, SDS, or EDTA is inserted. This basically disrupts and weakens the cell membrane and wall. To be specific, SDS is an ionic detergent that disrupts the cell membrane and denatures the proteins, hence releasing DNA. EDTA is a chelating agent, which are chemical compounds that react with metal ions to form a stable, water-soluble complex. Like its definition, it removes magnesium ions, destabilizes the cell wall, and inactivates enzymes that could destroy DNA. Now, after the cell bursts, the alkaline conditions break down hydrogen bonds of the DNA, making them single-stranded. However, the DNA molecules remain physically associated, just not base pair. What this means is that although the hydrogen bonds that used to connect the DNA molecules are gone, they are still together side by side. Next, we have to neutralize the alkalinity through a low pH, high salt solution. The solution causes proteins to precipitate and clump up with the genomic DNA that partially renatures, which is removed through centrifugation. The remaining plasmid DNA reanneals and remains as the supernatant. Last but not least, we have to purify the supernatant as the high salt concentration could interfere with future experiments. There are two methods: alcohol precipitation and commercial column purification. Alcohol precipitation is when the lysate is mixed with ethanol, incubated, centrifuged, washed in alcohol, centrifuged, air-dried, and finally hydrated in water or ETDA. What this means is that it is first precipitated, then collected through centrifugation, then washed in an alcohol solution, which basically washes away all the contaminants, and then collected through centrifugation. Next, commercial column purification is when the supernatant is added to a chromatography column, as DNA is the only one that gets stuck to the commercial column purification. In a high salt concentration, all the other contaminants wash away in the column wash solution, and then is centrifuged. Then, DNA remains bound and released in a low salt elution solution, hence can be purified. Thank you for watching.